If you are between the ages of 20 and 35, you need to watch this video because it's going to change your life. Now, oftentimes they tell us that we need to invest. What do they mean? What should we invest in? Nobody knows. I'm going to give you the 5 best things that you have to invest in so that you can have a compass to follow, right? And when I give it to you, I'm going to tell you why I gave it to you. The number 1 best thing that you have to invest in is in yourself. The second best thing that you have to invest in is in a business system. The third best thing that you have to invest in is stocks or real estate. Okay? The fourth best thing that you have to invest in is treasury bills or bonds. So bonds or T-bills. Okay? The fifth best thing you have to invest in is diversification. Now, this is the most important part of the video. Now, don't leave. So, in investments, there is something that we call a price-earning ratio. And that is how I've used to classify all of these things. Now, I'm going to explain it very simply for you to understand. A price-earning ratio is simply the amount of money that you spend to make $1 a year. So, it means that if I bought this pen, I bought it $2, and within the year, it has made me $1 profit. Then it means that my price earning ratio, how much did I say I bought it? $2, it is 2. If I bought this $4, at the end of the year, I make $1. The price earning ratio is 4. So I bought $4 and I made $1. The price earning ratio is 4. If I bought this $3 and I make $1, the price earning is 3. If I bought it $1 and I make $1, the price earning ratio is 1. So what a good business is a business that you don't need to spend a lot to make $1. This is the best investment because I spend only 1 to make 1. This one I spent $3 to make $1. This one I spent 4 to make $1. Now when it comes to the investment in yourself, most of the time it is 0. Because most of the time you can invest in yourself for free. Right now you are watching a video, you are educating yourself. Most of it is free. So most of the time you invest 0 to make $1. So the price earning ratio is 0. If you decide to spend money, even when you spend money investing in yourself, most of the time, the amount of money you spend investing in yourself or educating yourself, you always make way more than that. So the price earning ratio is always less than 1, right? Now, the price earning ratio of your business, let's say the price earning ratio of your business is 2. You have to find out the price earning ratio of your business because every business has its price earning ratio. That means how much money you invested divided by how much money you make a year. That is your price earning ratio. The price earning ratio of the stock exchange market right now is 24, right? So here, let's say 30, let's say here 40, okay? Now, you see the lower I come, the less profitable that it becomes, but also the safer that it gets. The things down the lane here, they are safer than the things above. That is why the more you go down, the safer it becomes. That is very important. So as a person starting out, what do? This is where you start from. How do you start from here if you don't have money? I have written a book that is called The Wealth GPS. It is free. You can just comment GPS on this video and I can send it to you, or you can check the link in my bio. Now in that book, what do I say? I say that if you have nothing going on for you, you should go get a job. That if you already have a job, start a business. Now if you already have a business, automate that business and learn everything that you need to know about investing. Here, right? Learn every single thing that you need to know about investing. But the education that you get, the investment in yourself, you actually get it from a job because a job allows you to invest in yourself. It allows you to educate yourself. It is not for, you don't have to pay. You get paid to educate yourself. That is why you don't work to earn, you work to learn, right? So when you look at this, for me, I didn't have to do this to educate myself because I didn't have to work a job. I started a business. But the price I paid is that I made a lot of mistakes on business. I got in debt and everything. That is how I got my self-education. I got my self-education from here and not here. But if you are starting out, I advise that you should start it from here. Here you can always start, but it is tough. It is something that you can start unless that you are spending money to skip here, to come here. If you are spending money to educate yourself, then you could educate yourself and start a business. So this is what they mean when you need to invest in yourself. I'm going to give you a bonus course here, which is very important, that you're going to need as you go forward. Now, let's just say that your business, this, makes you 1,000 a month, right? Because your business has a price earning ratio of 2 and the stock exchange market has 24, it means you have to spend, if you have to invest in the stock market, it means you have to spend 12 times of this, right? You have to spend 24, whereas you already spent 2 on your business. So to get this in the stock market, so whatever you spend 2 in your business to get in the stock market, you have to spend 24, except that this is passive. So your life's objective in your business should be put down the amount of money that you want to make to tell yourself that you have achieved financial freedom in your business. When your business hits that, let's say it is 1,000, let's just say you are an underachiever and then it is 1,000. Now, when you get to 1,000, of course, you are not spending all of that because 1,000 is the amount you need to get to achieve financial freedom. It means it's more than the amount you spend. So let's say you spend 800. What is left is 200. This 200 can then be invested. It means that all this 800, your businesses, this 200 can then be invested back into the stock market. Now your aim is to continue to do this repeatedly until it gets to a time that the amount of money that you have in the stock market can give you this 1,000. At that time, you can say that you have officially become an investor. My name is Adnan Sani Dangote. If you like this course, kindly like and subscribe, and because every single time that you comment, react on this video, you see more future videos of mine.